chade a new season by winning the Emirates Cup after defeating Lyon. And here, one of the biggest lights promises to turn the tide. You showed up. 42 million troops entered the field in the 64th minute to see Alexander Zinchenko's place and quickly asserted his position at the new team in the presence of thousands of family members. Right from the first touch, Calafiori confidently performed the ball straight up in front of your branded curtain. Should organ, physical, and strength well be handsome Italy, shown through very strong phases of conflict. How to play Riccardo Calafiori. It's become a phenomenon in the hallway left of Emirates paint. Promise will be a factor to make a new turn for Arsenal. In just 26 minutes, left a strong impression with a total of 18 touches, precision passing, 7 of 8 passes, 22 interception situations, 2 successful ball loss, 1 time loan, and 2 wins in handheld situations. Beautiful debut as a dream of rookie Italians promise to make the competition. Painting in the left Arsenal hallway, it becomes very interesting to compare to Zinchenko. People always priority passing and distribution of the ball. Calafiori has a tendency to cling. With only a small amount of time, the guard just moved in from the sink. I was able to complete the BA phase, a completely different way of playing. When placed next to Zinchenko, it's less than 5 days. Arsenal will have a row match in addition to Wolverhampton. And the question, AI will be the main kick in the left-back position. It's getting a lot of attention. He gives me the flexibility of being able to play into RBA different positions, and especially when attacking. Calafiori can occupy many different spaces because he's a real defender. When you see his presence and his strength, how he gets involved in these duels, he's unbelievable. Obviously, Calafiori did a lot last year, and I think he can help us improve. Situation in 20 minutes present on paint. Calafiori very demoralized, explosive passion. A player of intelligence. He will bring us back. Lots of positive things. That's the exciting talk by Mikel Arteta after seeing his new contract. At Euro 2.024, Italy eliminated from the first round of a second match to reach the 7 hopes of Azzurri. But Calafiori is one of those rare bright spots. Right from appearance, the boy from the Dragon home did not. When fans remember to the classic Italian central defenders of the previous generation, long hair, a headband tied across the head, and faces as beautiful as figurines, Calafiori probably won't take long to become a Nusao in Emirates. When it comes to the ball, the most impressive of the 22-year-old defender, then it can only be a situation of leading the ball from the middle of the paint to the penalty area in the match against Russia. After smoking it all, Calafiori favorable tectonics. Dezacani scored the goal to help Italy through the group stage. It is only 1.87 m tall and has a large body, but Calafiori is very skillful with bamboo balls. Defender 22 age has extremely good ball transmission under high pressure ability. When your teammates are cornered, Calafiori can pull the ball up on its own. Like the situation before Croatia, this quality of Calafiori is especially precious with teams that prioritize control, and often we have to drill through our concrete defenses. In the last 2 seasons, Mikel Arteta mainly used Zinchenko in the role of virtual border guard. The commander often bundles into the middle of the field to support stitching ball control or distribution. It's nothing new with Calafiori, because in Belotti last season, Thiago Motta plays the same way. Italian defender used in left-sided central defender in position, BA defender, but often high, to play next to a defensive midfielder. Here's the quality of having balls in Calafiori's feet. You always show it in an impressive way. Put into Arteta's system, Calafiori gets unleashed anal review. This is the perfect match that Arsenal are looking for. The most ideal. Arsenal next season will raw sun with 4 defenders. Ben White on the right, Gabriel's pair of crosses. And the left wing, of course, is where the Calafiori is. In the Premier League last season, everyone knows how strong Arsenal are. They only had 29 goals in 38 rounds. Best Achievement Award. They brought that defensive bonk to Etihad and make Man City. It's impossible to penetrate. In the presence of Calafiori, Arsenal's backline will be even more formidable to pierce David Raya's net. It's going to be a very painful problem for sentences. Premier League next season. Let's look back at the journey. Arsenal's first to consecutive horse falls. In the first fall, they finished second to Man City because of the deaths of the defenders in the matches. After those 7 defeats, Arteta immediately gets to work, patchwork the defense, and see it as a vital task to be able to advance to the championship. Last season chapter, a language system as solid as a jelly of the Emirates paint team, and it's even more complete when the Arteta assembling his table car with the Sal Calafiori. It's not in the left hallway. Arsenal have a Django, excellent in the role of virtual border defender than Sal. The answer is Calafiori. there are things that Zinchenko doesn't have. They both have a knack for playing virtual border defense. But instead of having a tendency to pass the ball safely like the Ukrainian player, Calafiori again has audacity. In case the surrounding satellites have been locked down, Calafiori is capable of leading the ball on her own. It creates confusion for the enemy's defense system. That's something you've never seen in Zinchenko. Calafiori also owns a more diverse ball transmission. Beyond short transmission to keep control of the ball, Calafiori can transmit long to reverse wings. And most importantly, Calafiori completely outperforms Zinchenko in the possibility of dispute. Thanks to a very nice picture. The presence of the 22-year-old defender when bundled into the middle of the pitch, as well as dropping the chain for Declan Rice. Comfortable ice up high, because there's an honest man in the back. Arsenal lost someone who did the job. Since Thomas Varley, with a series of traumatic problems. The versatility of Calafiori. He also promised to help Arsenal. It will change next season. Players from Bologna can play center-backs. In the diagram for guards, the central defender can also kick the left back in a 4-guard diagram. You can put it in the middle, and they're also willing to scold when asked. Right in front of debut, £42 million player has shown a lot of promise. Calafiori is full of power techniques. Physical to the mindset of a modern defender. The use of a quadruple of wings. He can play big central defense. The real defender has been Pep Guardiola. Developed from the 2.02 to 2.023 season, Miguel Arteta. And that's what brought that idea to Arsenal. And quickly achieved success. The Arsenal squad has no shortage of options. They still dare the take hero Tomiyasu Yorin Timber. Both are good defenders and are always ready, whenever given the opportunity. However, the presence of Calafiori is when Arsenal are about to trin land. It's a perfect quadruple. Another important point. Contribute to the rapid integration. The 22-year-old defender is the ability to communicate fluently in English. Calafiori doesn't take long with the language barrier, as evidenced by the debut match. You've had a lot of communication, and he's very confident with his teammates. Only 22 years old. Impressive fitness, promising talent, and a face as beautiful as Nam. It promises to be a phenomenon worth watching. Premier League next season. Remember this name. This could be a turning point for Arsenal in the upcoming championship race.